Hey guys, this is Melanie Hinds with your fastest Iraqi dinar summary on the net. What are you having for dinner tonight? And guys, the biggest news article, well, first of all, our secret agent man team and many of those members were dispatched to Syria because there was some ISIS targets. So still keep them in your prayers. I haven't heard back from them, but the latest thing they sent me was at 11:11 a.m., which 11:11 is either Deuteronomy 1:11 a thousandfold, or open doors, or promised land, according to my prophetic numbers book. So this might be our promised land. Well, it said the KRG moves to distribute February salaries. I think I'm the first one reporting this, kind of like usual lately with all the breaking news out of Iraq, because we've got military people on the ground that are implementing the security part of the stability of Iraq. They're secure and stable. And just recently they said their economy is stable. We're like, how can they do that at a program or nominal rate? They obviously can't. And the CBI is expecting to do something imminently. I think that's the rate change. What do you think? Comment down below. Who do you think's in control of this? The CBI, the government of Iraq, or the U.S. Treasury? Or who do you think's in control of it? I would love to hear your comments. So in a radical move, we've all heard that the Kurdistan regional government moves to distribute February salaries. Guys, every time they hold up their salaries, it causes chaos. But this was an article that they sent this morning. It said they're supposed to commence today with payments for civil sector employees prioritized, the Ministry of Finance and Economics announced on Wednesday. According to an official statement, the distribution will continue gradually for other groups, with all payments expected to be completed by March 18th. They emphasized its commitment to ensuring that salaries are paid on time within the available financial capabilities. Moreover, the KRG government noted that the Prime Minister Morjar Barzani announced transferring 958 billion Iraqi dinars, which was $721 million for February salaries, to the ministry's account. KRG reiterated its commitment to implementing the federal budget law through the export and sale of regional oil via SOMO, with plans to restore the revenues for the Federal Ministry of Finance. This process is ongoing with coordination between the ministries and oil companies. A lot of people are like, when they start doing that, that is the HCL, that is all the things, one of the things that we've all been looking for as an indication, as well as, of course, the imminent thing that the CBI said they were going to do to fix the backwardness of the financial crisis because of all their infrastructure projects, of which I remember the Prime Minister launched the implementation of, which is another infrastructure bill. He launched the implementation work on 5 hospital projects today. And so they keep doing how are they doing this? Because they know the money's coming, guys. They know they're about to do something massive through the CBI, I think is the new rate. And KRG is following along. They're going to present one unified Iraq. They're already working together. They're doing the things that they used to be separate on, as far as the Kurdistan regional and Baghdad. So we're making progress, guys. Do you not see that? And that was 11:11 a.m. And then they found that there was $1 billion of trade at the Iran-Iraq border of non-oil goods. But that ISIS ambush is why they left. And so keep them in prayers. There were other articles of like Brazil's trade volume with Iraq to rise 48%. It already rose 48% in 2024. So what's expected to this year? And then the 5 hospitals. So guys, everything's a go. What do you think? There's obviously always politics going on in a country, just like here. But I know that even if President Trump is hard on Iran, Iraq's already planned for that. So you got to believe that they're not going to tell you when they're going to do it. And then there's good news in all the other summaries too, and they're different news than what I'm reporting, of course, as usual. They usually report what I report a couple days later. And that's just that's because of the favor of God, I think. So what do we get today from the summary of everybody else? Sampson, article, UN, Iraq is experiencing stability, advancing towards sustainable development. Bruce said, we heard there was a new dinar rate, and that new rate jumped up and would have been about 15 cents in a short period of time. And so it's moving up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really good. Well, it ends up that particular information that we got directly from Iraq, from a source that speaks to the president of Iraq, also the head of the Central Bank of Iraq, they have set the rates for the dinar and so on. Well, what's really cool is we find out that information we got is also saying for us here to get our paperwork together, get ready for exchanges to start very soon. It's first time that source has ever said that, talking about getting our paperwork ready for the exchanges. Mark Z says, question, is this our week, Mark? Not sure if it's our week, but there is enough people moving around and pushing that it could be. I'm not ruling it out with so many getting travel funds on the bond side. So Mark has contacts that nobody else has. He's been told that once bondholders get paid, we will be next. Walking stick, Iraq's bank friend, a key update. Busy, very busy. We are finishing up a training on the new software that we have applied to all of our banks. Here, my private bank is also now being part of it. This software is called Multi-Currency Sync Software. The purpose of this software is to update the world, the banks, Forex, everybody that will need to know this, to update them on the new currency that we will be purring out. It's going to include pictures of the lower denoms, walking stick. Hasn't this software been around a while? A key, yes, but this is a new updated software. We're pretty much done with this. We've been at it for a long time. Guys, everybody's been working at this. This is a huge project, changing a bank's underlying financial system to be brand new, blockchain, AI based, which is why they're secure and stable. Everybody from the UN to the World Bank to everybody has approved of this. Even the US Treasury and Federal Reserve, we assume, because they were in closed door meetings over in the UAE, is because they're, along with the auditors, they are getting the final report, so they're ready to do this. And then Newshound guru Claire said, article, central bank reveals its gold reserves. We broke that yesterday. It said they confirmed that Iraq has one of the highest gold reserves among Arab countries, 162 tons. They're plenty to gold back their currency, even if it's a central bank currency, or if that's not revealed yet, because Iraq just floated that article that they're developing one. But 120 countries, I think, over the last 2 years have announced they're developing a central bank digital coin. Guys, but the new financial system is done. Their CBDC is something that's in progress for showing everybody's going digital. Even the US, even Trump turned to digital. And now there's a crypto czar. They're doing so many things. And so guys, the future is here, and it's going to be good for all of us, especially if you're invested at XRP, because that's one of the things for the banking system. So congratulations to all you XRP holders. I hope you will join my channel, because I'm in all the cryptos too. A lot of cryptos. So then Mountain Goat says, there was an article, Digital Currency in Iraq, Crisis of Confidence, the Biggest Obstacle. It says, Al-Sidani Zavider pointed out that 90% of the monetary mass is outside of the banking system. I'm not sure that's actually accurate, given how many people have put their money in the bank because they got increased purchasing power. If you've been paying attention to my content, if you have, comment down below. Yes, I understand what you're saying, because articles like this could be wrong and misleading, because they're not going to be able to tell you exactly when it's going to happen or how far along they are. But we've read articles where the people are putting their money in the bank because they got increased purchasing power on those digital cards that are part of the system. So that's something that's not reflected. So this article could be there to show you that, oh, it's not going to work yet, right? And then they can do it overnight. I've been hearing prophetic words all day that is saying overnight. Prophetic words, right? So everybody's getting a piece of this. Even Brandon Biggs says this was going to happen. He talked about a rug pull. He also talked about you not getting what you think you might be getting. So guys, just hang on to your hats. And if you would like an alternative plan to going to a public place, do a private exchange, you can have control of your own destiny wherever you live. You could find a bank as close to you as possible, right? I might have to cross state lines, I'm thinking, because in order to pit the banks against each other, which is my strategy, that would be anybody associated with anybody that knows anything about negotiating. And if you'd like to have those strategies, they're only $55. If you have one $25,000 note and it comes out at $1, that's $25,000. $55 out of $25,000 is a pretty good, a little bit of an expense to what? Have a safe strategy. Say the pin comment down below. Wolverine goes, big bondholders are flying to the U.S. right now. We have big news that this is the week that we've been waiting for. There is good news from Iraq that it's going to get released. We're hearing good news from lots of platforms. Why would they need to fly to the U.S.? You need to ask yourself that, because we're in a good position to be able to do it right here. Frank 26, television is saying there will be another meeting. Why they keep having these meetings? Frank says, in my opinion, they have agreed upon a target date of when to show the new exchange rate. In my opinion, right now, what Mr. Sammy's bank is doing is applying a new software. Sammy's bank works for the central bank. That is applying a new software that deals with foreign currency, because your currency must be recognized by the world. Your new Iraqi dinar will be one of the few currencies that will turn. This is so software is being presented to all the banks and exchange centers in preparation. So guys, everybody's saying, everybody seems to be on the same page. Are you? Comment down below if you believe this is real, if you believe this is done. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And stay warm wherever you are. And if you're already in a warm place, you're so lucky. And quite frankly, I'm jealous. I love you all. Bye. See you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for Eastern Time for our regularly scheduled live stream. And you can ask any questions there. It's all free. We deal with faith and finances on my channel. So I think we have the faith to pull this in. God bless. Have a good night. What are you having for dinner? We're having grilled swordfish and tater tots. Talk to you later.